What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be installing on Colin's Mustang 2020 GT500 spoiler on his 2020 Mustang GT. So Colin just got here, I just had to pull my car out of the garage, and Colin's pulling his in right now, so we're about to get it done. Check out the new shoes and socks. Woohoo! They 10s, but they clean. This fool's already buying hella stuff for his car. Got new wheels, shoes and socks. Got the catch can still on, looking good. But we about to unbox this 2020 GT500 spoiler and give you our first impressions on it. Nice packaging. Okay. Just drop it and break it. Oh snap. Colin did get it in gloss black to match all the other black accents on the car. Oh snap.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks nice. So I'm pretty sure they all match up with the factory holes. Flip it upside down, Colin. Oh yeah, there's 2 holes there, and there's a few there. So yeah, we're gonna have to take it apart and see. Paint looks pretty good on it. I'm hyped. Well, we're gonna start taking the factory one off right now because that one's gonna be a pain. So there is a bunch of like 3M adhesive that goes under the spoiler all along here. So we're gonna have to heat that up with a heat gun and make sure we get all that out. Clean it nice, put a good wax on it. Clean the bottom. We might clean the bottom of it with some rubbing alcohol. So just the new 3M piece will lay perfectly and it'll stick good to the trunk. First thing is take this tab off right here. I believe that tab that Colin's taken off. Yeah, and then right this one too. You don't need any special tool, just grab it and it peels right off just like that. And you can see in there, I don't know the exact size, gonna have to get out like a longer socket to get in there. So next step guys is just to pull behind. These are just like them little plastic clips, they're cheap clips. So just get your hand like underneath and just give it like a nice pull. Don't be super aggressive with it. So yeah, it just comes out nice and easy like that because these clips are cheap and they do tend to snap. So just trying to save them the best you can. And yeah, we're gonna take this off real quick and get on to the next step. It is off. Just gonna leave all the parts in the trunk just so we don't lose anything, keep everything organized. All right, so one thing to keep in mind when you are doing this bolt, when you take it out, have the trunk tilted just like that. So I'm gonna hit it from underneath so the bolt, the little nut that's gonna come out, it doesn't fall into the trunk because it will go down in there. And then we'll have to take it all apart to get it out. So this is
way out down at the bottom, so.
Yeah, this is gonna be sketch. I'm nervous.
Oh, almost there?
It's almost there.
Just let it go all the way then. Put it on there and get a good grip on it. I'm gonna drop the trunk as far as it will go. Hang on. And I'll just go all the way.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on, don't move it. I got it. Wait, hold on, leave it.
Just take your time.
There's a magnet, I have a magnet, just leave it right here.
I hope that works. Is that it?
Let's go! God,
I started sweating.
I'm sweating bullets. We got it, baby.
I'm doing the next one.
You can do the next one. It's hard to feel it. That was so close. As you guys saw, we got that side, the right side, and then the last 2 are in the middle. I just took off the left side right there, and then we have this one. So Colin, on the last one, when I take this off, just be careful, hold the spoiler so it doesn't move or anything, just in case, because this car is so new, I don't know how well the adhesive on this side stuck to it, just because it's been super cold out. The car hasn't been sitting out in the heat. Maryland's been pretty much freezing every day, so yeah, we don't know how well that's sticking. Just gonna hold it to be safe, and we're gonna take this bolt off. So after you take those bolts and remove that panel piece in the back, next step is make sure you have a heat gun and some fishing line. So I'm gonna do is heat it up. Colin's gonna go along with the fishing line and slowly try to get the fishing line under the adhesive and the spoiler to lift it up a little bit, so eventually we can just lift it up. And then the next step after that will be just cleaning it and then reinstalling the GT500 one. This is a very simple job. It's not crazy hard. The only hard part is just making sure you don't drop the bolts, because that, if you do, you'll be in some trouble right there. So yeah, we're gonna try to get this off and pick it up midway. So right here you can see the adhesive at the bottom. It doesn't honestly take that much heat. The Craftsman heat gun works perfect, so just hit it with a little bit of heat, and Colin's been going at it with the fishing line. So this side, let me show you guys right here. There is a notch here, I don't even know what to call that, and then this is where the screw went. Got it up to here, then we looked underneath and saw that, so we're like, okay. He lifted it up, and then we fed the fishing string through right here, and then we just went all the way, kept going, until you'll get right about dead center. You'll see right where the GT is, there is more of those like pointy things that these are the little tabs that go right in there. There are some right there. So I recommend starting from this side now once you get pretty much to the middle, and you're just gonna, I think it's easier in my opinion, just meet it halfway in the middle, and it should come right up. Whew. And she's off. It wasn't as stuck as I thought. Like the glue sticking wise, it came up relatively easy. You can see where some parts stuck, and all this is where the glue is supposed to be, and it peeled off right onto the spoiler. So we're just gonna have to clean this up. So we got some like Goo Gone and some adhesive stuff. If that don't work the best, we're gonna try some alcohol, because I think alcohol works best with this stuff. I don't know how it is for the paint. Don't quote me on it, but I used some alcohol to get some stuff on my truck that was super sticky that I ran over, and it worked perfect. But get this cleaned up, then put the new spoiler on. So this is all that's left. I forgot my plastic tool to usually scrape most of this up. So we got the Goo Gone and the other stuff that I showed you guys. We just sprayed it on for the most part. I wiped it once. All the black stuff that was all in here wiped right off right away. So we're just gonna let this sit for maybe like 15-20 minutes. Hopefully it eats up all that little stuff and it'll come right off. This shouldn't hurt the paint, I don't think. It should be fine. But after that, we're gonna wash the trunk with a nice little like soap and water just to make sure it's all nice and clean. Maybe clean it with some alcohol just so the next glue will stick firmly to here, because all this stuff is like super greasy. Like, look at this. It is like an oil, and it's disgusting. Got this side pretty clean. This stuff is the worst part about doing the spoiler, in my opinion. So if you're doing the spoiler, just make sure you got all the right stuff. Make sure you have like a little credit card to scrape it, a heat gun to heat it up, to heat the glue up so it will come off, and have a lot of Goo Gone and whatever this stuff is, sticker, tape remover, and should be good. It's slowly, we've been heating it up and rubbing it, but you don't want to heat it up too much because you don't want to damage the paint. That's the only thing we're worried about. Colin's beating me in mods. He's already got his wheels, spoiler.
You better watch out.
I got exhaust though. Colin don't have exhaust yet.
It's in the corner.
It's in the corner. Now the trunk is 100% clean. All the goo stuff is gone. Hit it with a bunch of spray wax. Hit it with a little bit of alcohol wipes too, just so the next sticky stuff will stick. Colin right now is lining up all the holes. So you lay the next stuff on, line it up, and then you just obviously peel one end. Hopefully Colin won't choke and mess it up. Pressure's on. Oh, he messed it up.
Yeah, right. It's perfect.
He's a professional. All right, so we did run into a little bit of problem, but we kind of found a solution to it. So the factory Ford spoiler does have all these and built-in like screws, so you just tap them in and it lines up 100%. This one does not. We just put the glue adhesive on it like you guys saw, and let me take you right under here. So as you can see, we put blue painter's tape up in there with the screws already going through, so they'll stick out just like that. And then Colin's gonna put the spoiler, line it up 100% on top, and then I'm just gonna try to screw it in the best I can from the bottom. Hopefully it'll work. That's probably the best way we can try to figure it out as of now. Other than that, dropping it in here will be a bad day. Don't tighten it down 100%, just snug it.
It's actually going in. Wait, hang on, don't push this side.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Oh snap. That was pure luck. You're sweating bullets. Alright, next side.
Yeah, I got it.
On. Let's go. Oh yeah, that looks a million times better. You might have to like loosen them up a smidge and like even it out. Make sure it sits flush. We got the spoiler installed right now. It is officially complete. Everything is 100%. As you can see, you got to put all these tabs back in. Just be careful, make sure you don't break it. This is just a twist piece. And this goes up in there like that. Boom, boom. And then this plastic piece, just clip it right back on. That's pretty much it. Here, this is the tools we all need, that we used for today. Them to line it up, and the socket was a 10 mil. Go figure. A long 10 mil, and you probably use a short 10 mil. Dang, that looks way better. 2020 GT500 spoiler on a GT.
It's a GT500 now.
Pretty much. Got the black wheels, black spoiler. That spoiler honestly complements the car so much.
It looks like a different car.
Yeah, the other spoiler sucks. This is after, and then this was before. This cheap little white one. That's Guido and Meatball's new chew toy, so they're gonna eat that. Looks good though. So it wasn't too bad. Took us probably, I'd say, what, like 40 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
The hardest part was just getting all the glue off. That was the problem. And just make sure all it's stuck down. It's pretty solid. We did add 2 washers. We can't see now, it's already all buttoned up. But for right here, I used 2 crushed washers for this bolt and this bolt. Just so it locks it up in there and wouldn't move, because I don't know, this is an aftermarket spoiler. It's not a straight Ford factory spoiler. So it wasn't gonna line up maybe 100%, it might be a little bit off, but we got it 100%. So the screw wouldn't go all the way up. That could have just been a problem from the manufacturer. So I just used a little crush washer, put it up in there, and Colin tightened it down to 100%. So it was all snug now. And yeah, that was it. She's done. All right, everyone, that is gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for your boy. Almost at 11K. Road to 100 though. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about the install, just drop a comment or follow me on Instagram. It's ItalianStein410. Same as the YouTube. And yeah, hit me up, ask me questions. I try to respond to all my DMs. I get a good bit, so just be patient. I like to just actually talk to everyone, not just give them some little quick answer. But yeah, let me show you the spoiler one last time. Final product. Like me and Colin were talking about before, this spoiler, it's not a true Ford spoiler. This spoiler cost him $160. And the things we were talking about, will the paint hold up? As you guys can see, this gloss black is really nice. I have to give this like a 9.5 out of 10 for paint. It looks good for the price he paid. And it fit pretty, I'm not gonna lie. You can see the lines on it. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between a Ford one and this one. I mean, it might be a lot heavier because this one was pretty light. I don't know the exact weight on it. I'd probably have to say like 4 to 5 pounds, if that. And it turned out good. How do you feel, Colin?
Man, I just want to see how this thing holds up. But I mean,
high speed runs?
Good. I mean, it looks good, you know.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's like wearing some fake Yeezys, basically.
Yeah.
Don't get called out on it.
Yeah, don't get called out on it. Now everyone knows it's fake. It's gonna wrap up today's video. I'm out. Peace.